It is time for the review of the Robo Vacuum.
That's right.
It isn't actually called the Robo Vacuum.
No, it's the Dyson 360i. It's Dyson's first attempt at a robotic vacuum. So 18 years of research going into this before releasing the product. And now, it's interesting, Dyson said they wanted to create a vacuum first and build a robot around it, not vice versa. You'll notice it's small. It's actually about half the size of the competition, but if I flip it upside down so you can see underneath, the interesting thing is the bristle bar, which cleans, actually goes the entire width of the body, whereas some of the competing robot vacuums out there, actually, the bristle bar only goes half of it. The rest is just robots.
Yep.
So this cleans its entire footprint as it goes. I've had this going around my home for the last 2 weeks, and we have some video of it's actually working. The interesting thing is it has tank treads on the bottom, so it was able to maneuver over all the different surfaces in our home. You see it was in the shag carpet there. We have it going over rugs. Those tank treads actually does a really good job of getting it up and over obstacles, which I was pretty surprised. This is probably the first robotic vacuum that's actually been able to even handle the shag in our house. Remember the one I had on a couple weeks ago? It would get stuck in the shag. There's a video here of it going under the chairs. The fact that this is so small, it was able to get underneath all of the, see this is where my kids eat.
Are you driving this?
No, this is all on its own. This is driving itself. It's autonomous. Now this is where the kids eat breakfast, so I purposely left all of the crumbs from the cereal and the toast and things like that. So I love the fact that this thing can actually maneuver through all of those little areas and easily get through all the different, the legs and the table legs and things like that. The collection, the suction, quite powerful. Dyson claims it's twice as powerful as the other leading robo-vacuum competitors out there. So we're going to bring it back to studio and I'm going to show you a little surprise here. And I'm sorry to do this in front of you.
What is that?
Is what it picked up after a full day of cleaning the house. You're welcome. I put it right by your coffee.
There's
elastic bands
towards my face. Let's do an excavation into the life of
That's pretty crazy, though, right?
Yawney.
There's hair bands in there.
Are there any gadgets in there?
That's a lot of stuff from an afternoon of running in the house on its own. Lots of stuff. So the suction is actually quite incredible. I will give it full credit for that. It is powerful. It did a good job of cleaning. That's my pen now.
That's all yours. Now, sorry if I missed this. I was mesmerized by the maneuvering around the chairs. But how was it on the carpet? You said it did well on the shag.
It did not get stuck in the shag. There's also a companion app for your phone. We're going to bring it up on AirPlay so you can see. This is interesting because it actually shows you exactly where it went in your home. You can see it there on the screen. This is the map of each day as it went through the house. So you can see exactly where it went. So I can actually distinguish where pieces of furniture are by looking at this map, you know, where the kitchen island is and things like that. You can also control the robot through the app as well. You can have it start, you can schedule it and things like that. So kind of cool as well. The battery lasts about 40 minutes, 2-hour charge time. So what happens is it'll go out clean, then it'll go back and dock itself, charge, and then keep going out until it's finished the entire footprint of your home.
You don't even have to worry about it.
Well, there's a little bit of worry.
All in a day's work.
There's a little bit of worry about that. And I should mention, too, it's called the 360i because there's a camera on the top. But that doesn't actually look for obstacles. It actually looks for the ceiling and the walls just so it knows how to map out your home. There's infrared sensors that look for the obstacle so it doesn't bump into things. Now, the worry comes with the babysitting part. You still have to babysit this robot somewhat. I have some video of, there's a couple places where it did get stuck. Video will show you that it got stuck in, we had a really long shag carpet underneath our dining room table. It's almost like fake bear fur. It couldn't handle that. It did get caught in that. Also, a place I didn't expect the vacuum to get stuck, the sliding door to the outdoor deck. That ridge.
Got confused.
It's so powerful, it's able to climb up over things, and that was a problem. It actually got held up on the ledge there, and I never would expect that. So you do have to do just like a child. You have to robot-proof your house, just like the competition. And the price tag's a little bit more. You're looking at about $1,300 for this guy. But keep in mind, the competitor is not much cheaper. It's only about $200 cheaper. So I've got to say I was impressed by how much this thing, the suction power of this, and how it can manipulate over top of small objects and rugs and things like that. So I give it full credit. It is a slick device. The thing is, the shock, the sticker shock, the price tag, $1,300 is a lot to shell out for a vacuum that you still have to do a little bit of babysitting.
To rationalize that price tag, if you were to use it 1,300 times, that's like paying $1 for the robot to vacuum your entire house.
Justified.
Justified right there.
Cool device.
Well, you have some vacuuming to do, my friend.
I'm going to leave that there.
During the commercial break. Oh, I don't know about what I see.
I like to share.
Thank you so much for sharing.
There's cereal in there. You're hungry.
There is cereal in there. I can see it.